We turn our attention back to basketball now as we welcome in junior transfer Halee Nieman. Halee, thanks so much for being on with us. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. You guys are off to a great start this season. Your first year with the program. This has to be a lot of fun for you.
Oh, yeah. I definitely enjoy it.
Well, talk about the decision. You transferred from a pretty successful program at Saginaw Valley. What goes into that decision when you're a student athlete? You're at a four-year program, and then you decide to transfer here.
I think that Alex Coyne really wrapped it up pretty well at our ring ceremony banquet when she was talking about how even when a program is successful, like that doesn't necessarily mean that you enjoy playing basketball there. And I think that's where I was at in Saginaw. We were successful. We made it to the NCAA tournament twice, both years I was there. I have 2 rings, but I just wasn't having fun anymore, and I decided it was time for a change.
What is it about, I guess, Coach Yelton's program that makes it different than others that you've been in? I mean, even probably it's obviously going to be different than a high school program as well. So what makes it stand out?
Definitely the coaching staff. Like you can talk to them about pretty much anything. Like and then from something that was different from Saginaw is like that coaches like have confidence in me. And in Saginaw, I would miss a shot and I would be like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to come out of the game, like she is going to yell at me. And here I miss a shot and I can hear coach on the bench be like, that's a good shot, like that's your shot, you were open, like it's okay that you missed. And I guess that's like the really big difference is just having confidence in me.
Probably helps you relax a little bit and have some fun out there, doesn't it?
Yep, definitely. Like it's just, you get to play more. You play more like yourself when you know that what you're doing is accepted.
You and Courtney seem to have a pretty good thing going in the paint. And obviously you're a little different player. You'll step out, knock down some threes as well. But talk about that chemistry. I feel like that's got to be pretty important with you guys. Yeah,
so actually I played with a player a lot like Courtney in Saginaw, and so that helped me coming here, playing with a pretty dominant center. And then Courtney's just a different player though. Like she'll get on you, but then like you know that like she's just looking out for your best, and like we both like read each other very well, so playing with her is just extremely easy and it's a lot of fun.
You put up 42 earlier this year. Take us through that game. What did you realize, pretty early, hey, there's something special happening here, or were you just kind of going about it?
Yeah, no. So one thing about games is that as I'm in them, I don't really remember a lot that like has happened. I guess it's kind of the player I am. Like one play, okay, you move on from it, like you just keep going. But then I was at the free throw line and I heard someone in the crowd, he either yelled, get 30 or get 40, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what? Like, I mean, I knew that I had gotten like a lot of rebounds. Like actually rebounds is what I was more focused on that game because I usually don't get near as many rebounds as I did as in that game. And so I was pretty proud of myself for that. And he's like, get 40. And I was like, oh gosh, like that's kind of a lot of pressure to say to me as I'm at the free throw line. But yeah.
I thought you're supposed to clear out all that while you're at the free throw line. You're not supposed to hear anybody.
Yeah.
That doesn't quite work all the time, though, does it?
Yeah, no, because it was pretty quiet, and he yelled that pretty loud, and I was just like, yikes.
The bench erupted when you got your 42nd point. You broke the school record. Did you know at that point what the historical significance of it was?
Well, no. So I was shooting free throws after the time the guy yelled at me, and I looked over at the bench, and Belle B looks at me, and she goes, 2 more till 40. And I was like, thanks, Belle. Like, way not to put the pressure on. And then, so I kind of figured that I had to be close because how often does that happen? And, then when the bench went crazy, and then I fouled out.
Good. Well, good stuff. Well, it was certainly a great accomplishment. Congratulations on a great season to this point. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
All right.